Beauty magic, y'all. Uh, the reason why I'm on here talking about it is because I'm gonna give y'all my viewpoint on it and my experiences dealing with beauty magic. Okay. Um, First of all, I would say, and I want to say this and be very transparent. Now that you get to choose whatever you want, God even allows us to choose what we want to do. Okay? And so I don't knock people's choices unless you are interfering with the path of others. And a lot of times, when people are doing this, it is affecting the lives of other people. Why? Because they doing stuff they know doggone well they shouldn't be doing. That's gonna really mess up. Let's see. Why is it telling me to turn around? That's really gonna mess up a lot of other people's lives and livelihoods. Okay. Um, I'll say this: people who do beauty magic, for the most part, they usually trying to get somewhere, get something, accomplish some kind of a person. They're trying to get a job, some prestige, honor, something like that. All right, for the most part. Sometimes when they do this, it's just like y'all remember the story um Sleeping Beauty, or was that Snow White when it was like mirror mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And it was like, oh no, oh that was Snow White. I thought it was Sleeping Beauty though. Yeah, I think it was Sleeping Beauty. But anyhow, you know the lady, the witch was taking all the beauty off of that person. Okay, or trying to take them away. That's exactly what a lot of these people do. Okay, some people do it and they do it to enhance themselves. Let me tell you, there are different types. Okay, I'm going to start off by saying that I have never, ever, ever participated in beauty magic willingly. Okay, I'm going to say this willingly because people will pump stuff in the air and they'll have side effects to it. And this is why I wanted to talk about it. Okay, so y'all know I'm into pageantry. Okay, pageantry has taught me a lot of things, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things about how people are viewed in the world, how being attractive can advance your life, how it can prevent your life. A lot of things. I've seen so many things through pageantry, through the lens of pageantry. People think that, a lot of people think that it's just like you just skits around and you say, oh, I want world peace, and you just look cute and all that. It is not that at all, okay? It takes a lot of hard work, determination, a lot of discipline because you got to look a certain way. When you would rather probably want to just lay around and chill out, you cannot do that. Um, but what I've learned during this time, there are people with some of these projects and some of these pageants. The higher the stakes, or the higher the name, the more people are willing to do crazy stuff to be a part to be a part of this gang. Okay, I've been doing this quite some time, and I've had my experiences of seeing people participate in a lot of sabotage, a lot of crazy stuff. But this one, beauty magic, has been on the rise. Okay, when I say on the rise, okay, and it really, to me, it really needs to stop. It really needs to stop. I will also say about beauty magic is that when you are having beauty magic performed on you, it's like traditional, like beauty magic, most of the times it's just to enhance. People will do stuff to enhance your face. Sometimes they'll do it through makeup. Some people, they practice arts and they do it in their work. Okay. Like I said, I'm not trying to knock nobody. I'm not gonna talk about no names, no nothing of that. I'm just telling y'all my experience of what I've seen and what I've experienced. Okay. that look like Freddy Krueger. I'm not even gonna lie, they look like Freddy Krueger. Y'all gonna be like, I'm trying to be me, but y'all can see for yourselves, okay? You can see for yourselves. Matter of fact, go have a baby, go and look at it, cause kids, they ain't gonna lie about it unless they've been chastised enough to know and look around. But they gonna tell you the truth, okay? Somebody that look like not attractive at all. They look plain. They look not just plain. They just don't look attractive. And all of a sudden, people are drawn to them because of certain features. They might have a mole. They might have a. If they're doing it with makeup, people are just shaping. They're over shaping. You can see this a lot when you see people that all look the same. Okay, have y'all ever noticed that the last 5, 7 years? I don't even want to say 10 years, but I can say for sure 5, 7, 8, maybe even 9 years, y'all. I've seen people that have when they get makeovers and things like that, they all look the same. It's not even matching their bodies, and people are thinking that it is just the makeup. Oh, the person is not doing the formula right. It's not. It's not that, y'all. It's a lot of the times it's not that. Sometimes it is, because you can tell when they using everybody pink and they undertones are real yellow, or their undertones are red, or they got green undertones, and they still use it. But you'll see it because everybody they face start looking the same. Okay, and they just clap it all. They all look the same. All look the same. It don't blend in. It don't blend in with the skin. It don't. None of that. None of that. Neck and face and chest is beat, but the arms and everything else don't go together. Okay. That's one way. But traditionally, people when they have beauty magic, they use it to enhance what they have. They might have a peculiar nose or something, or eyes, or they might have a big bust, or a nice waist. And even though that's already drawing attention to them, when they're using when they're using magic to do it, they're drawing more attention. They're siphoning it to draw more attention, all right? And so you will see that a lot. You will see that a lot in pageantry. You see that every day walks of life sometimes. You be looking like, why is this person all of a sudden, they just can't take their eyes off of them. Not because they worked hard or anything like that. You will be able to tell if you really for one, walking with God, you'll be able to see it. Another thing is other people can see it if they know about it, or they are trying to get on a path of being true to themselves. I'll say that. I know people are like, what does that mean? What does that mean? They're really trying to find out who and what they are. Somehow, when you do this, or you try to get closer to who you are, you start seeing more truth than a little bit. You see more truth than a little bit. Anywho, so this is what a lot of these women do, and you'll see them every day. They looking plain Jane. When I say plain Jane, they not even looking plain Jane. They looking gross. I mean, gross in the face. Face don't look right. Face don't look right. If you would know. No, okay. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to be none of that. Okay. Like I said, have a kid to judge, and you'll see the kid be like, this person looks funny. This person looks good. Like what? The kids be able to see it right off the bat. So that's how they traditionally do it. Does that hurt anyone? This is why I say I don't go against people who are doing it, who choose to do whatever they want to do. Because I'm not standing in the way of nobody from doing what they doing. Because I don't want nobody standing in my way from doing what I want to do with my life. Okay? If I want to serve God, I don't want nobody standing in my way. I don't care what nobody else is doing because I'm so freaking tuned into what I'm doing. Okay? I'm giving y'all my perception and what I've seen. Okay? Lately, there has been a shift in people using beauty magic to enhance themselves in a way that it draws beauty from other freaking contestants, other freaking people. you're not only dealing with standing up for who you called to be, but you going against the people who saying that you couldn't, the people who act like they could, saying that you couldn't. You going against the people who um you going against the people who act like they was with you, but they ain't really rocking with you. You going against all types of people, man. You going against all types of people. And so you getting up and thinking it's gonna be all gravy. It's not, homie. It's not. It's not. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Try to go to this gas station because it has been a minute. But y'all hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, boom. Let me see. Here we go. Y'all about to go and smoke? I'm just going to get something to drink. I said I'm just going to get something to drink. Why did I leave my car out? Didn't like me. You kept denying it. I had to go to the self checkout and use it, and it went through. Yes. Oh no. Hey. Did you ever go back and get your what's that, your brace fixed? Your braces? No. I know you was talking about it was irritating you. Oh no. You did all that hard work and now you ready to get that in? Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. True. All right, well, I'll see you later. Y'all, did y'all see my dog? I'm sorry, y'all. Did y'all see my dog? Okay, Luna, okay. Okay, come on. Sit down. Chill out. You are okay. Ooh, that looks so cute. I like your hair color. That's cute. Okay, girl, sit down. Oh, my God. Y'all, if y'all see my dog, she's always doing the most, y'all. So, thank y'all for staying with me. I was just telling this lady her hair was so cute. It's like a cherry, like, what's the name? Y'all know I really like colors. I wish I could wear cherry, but, you know, I work at a clinic, so I don't think that's probably go fly. They already kind of get with me with the ginger, but that's considered a natural color, thank God. Um, but other than that, I definitely would wear different colors. Um, thank y'all for waiting. I don't know, the machine was going down over there, so I don't know if these systems are locking or whatever, but it has been going. I don't know if it's in any other places, but I know over here in Indiana it's been locking. So, and that usually happens when I don't want to scare anybody, but it does happen when it's voting time. Like, I don't know why, but it happens every single time. The last 3 elections, it's been like that. So I don't really get too. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Back to what I was talking about. We're gonna get back to this beauty magic stuff because it's getting out of hand. Okay. Now I know there's other arenas that do this. Especially on social media platforms, you'll see a lot of people. They'll start bringing in people. They'll start ranking it in. Because why? They have used or been in participation or connection with beauty magic, okay? But I'm not going in that arena. I'm going in to tell y'all my account, what I've seen happen this last time that I was in these last couple of competitions, y'all, during beauty magic. Okay, and this is sick. This is why I'm telling y'all this. Like, I'm not talking about the beauty magic like I told y'all before about people who use it and they bring something like an enhancement or something like that, or they're doing a ritual, but they're doing it to enhance things that they already have. They bringing your attention to something they already have. People do this all the time, okay? Not knocking this. When I got a problem when you do this, and it started messing with me and the other people that are around. And they so, not to say they dumb, they're ignorant, okay? I was ignorant about this at first, too. And then when you brought it up to somebody, a lot of these directors already know, a lot of these people already know. Some of them don't even care because they bring in more attention to their business, okay? Because this is a business. Beauty is a business, okay? It's a huge business. If you did not know, okay? And so these people who are reckless, they are reckless, all right? They're reckless. When I say reckless, okay? They will get up and they will be a part of this stuff. And what they will do, because they're so wicked, so bound and so wicked, okay? They are bound and so wicked that they will do this at the expense of others, meaning they will take their beauty and use it for themselves, okay? I had this one time, and then it looked like I was just losing my mind. Other people knew exactly what was going on and was there to aid me, and not only me, but a couple of other people, y'all, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all, listen, I'm going to tell y'all straight up what's going to give y'all the signs of some of this stuff, because it seems unbelievable. It seems like it's like make-believe until you go through it. It seems like it is make-believe until you go through this crap, okay? First thing I experienced, y'all, when I came into the area of this place, y'all, first thing I experienced, my hair getting drier than that thing. My hair falling out, okay? My hair ain't even been that dry since been dry. Even when I had low porosity hair, you know, when it's like, when they say, you know, you absorb less of the minerals and things like that. I've had that, but I've worked on my hair to where it has become dense. It has become more dense. Y'all, it was so dry and brittle out of the blue. The way you can tell that this is happening, wait till once you get away or out of the vicinity, okay, out of that vicinity, and see how your hair is. If your hair goes back to normal, then you know what you're dealing with. It might not always be a beauty spell, but it's partial, okay? All right? Second thing, your hair falls out. And I'm not talking about just a little bit. I mean, out in patches. It's stringy, it's patchy. You like you don't even know where it came from. You're not sick. Okay? They running tests on you. You're not sick. Especially if you in a competition. All of a sudden, since you got in a competition and you was around one person, you be like, and it'll start flicking. Let me tell y'all, when people are doing this and they doing it to harm others, sometimes you can see their faces like in a blink, like it'll just blink through your face, through your like you can see them as you just walking, you going through your normal day, you will see a clear glimpse of them. All right, well, girl, this just doesn't happen during pageantry. This also happens. I've had it happen when people will get mad. They think I'm talking to their significant other, something like that. I've had that happen to me. I've had a lady confess in my face and tell me this stuff, what they did to me. Okay? I'm not telling y'all nothing that I don't know, that I haven't experienced. What I tell you on my channel is the stuff I've experienced. Okay? What I've experienced. So that's the second one. First of it, your hair is gonna be brittle, it's gonna be dry, and it's out the blue. Second, you get clumps. Third, y'all. The third was even well, this goes part to one and two because it's talking about the hair. Even if you had on a wig, y'all, somehow your wig is luxurious, it's everything you even deserve for. It's got so much bounce, it's beautiful. Everybody just like, yeah, this is it, this is it. You done got it from a well known place that specializes in this kind of stuff, okay? I mean, not just hundreds, thousands of dollars, all right? Thousands of dollars. And you get to where you at your location. All of a sudden, it becomes brittle and start falling out. Don't think that the company did it, because you're going to be like, wow, this company did it. They gave me this and it only lasted for this long. Bang, bang. Somebody out there doing the sprinkle. The real sprinkle. Somebody out there doing the real sprinkle. You hear me? All right? You hear me? And if you don't know about it, you just think something going on, something going crazy, something going, it's just off. You just having an off day, but it's not. It's a beauty spell to the most. Third, you lose all types of energy. Think about Sleeping Beauty. Think about Sleeping Beauty. Remember Sleeping Beauty? The evil witch was trying to get Sleeping Beauty, and she couldn't take her beauty. First she was siphoning her beauty, but she made her fall asleep. She couldn't take it all. She made her fall asleep. Okay, this is what they will do. Because if you are asleep, if you are tired, you can't be beautiful. You can be beautiful sleep, but you're motionless. You're not fulfilling what you're supposed to do. So somebody else will be able to take your place. Remember, people who are doing this usually want it for some kind of a gain, some kind of attention. A lot of people, why do you have beauty? Beauty brings attention to you, gives you resources. Okay, attention is if you got people's attention, you got a resources, honey. Okay, so remember that. Don't you fall asleep. You so tired. You so weak, y'all. You can't even do your beauty regimens. Okay? A lot of people was complaining about that during the past too. Like, I don't know, something was going on. Some of the people who, one of the most attractive, let me tell you, she was so nice. So I was just shocked. But I couldn't even get up and do my what's the name? I'm never tired. And listen, this gonna give you a clue too. When you see it's just not you. If you're in a competition and you see it's just not you, y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's time to pray. It's time to pray. talked about the dry hair, the brittle hair, hair loss, tiredness. You're not able to do your beauty treatments. You're not able to work and exercise. You missing appointments. Things are shifting you off. Okay. What's the fourth one? I talked about being you. Oh, fourth one, you're gonna be distracted. I talked about that's part of the same thing. You're gonna be distracted. You can't stay focused when every time you want to do it, something else comes up. You want to do the opposite. Oh well, why don't I just lay down? I scrub my face. I might as well just scrub. If you one of them people that no, I gotta keep moving. Then something else gonna come in. I gotta scrub the toilet. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. It's always something. Okay? It's gonna always be something. Y'all, it just keep going. It'll keep going, but then you'll see soon as the competition is close or over, that's when you're free. I'm telling y'all gonna be able to see it when you get out of the vicinity of that person. Okay? You'll be able to see it when you get out of that vicinity of the person. Okay? Or the group of people who's doing it. Because sometimes there can be a couple of people. I've seen that happen. I even had one person who thought I was doing it and tried to bring me into another group of people who were doing it so that they can have more of the attraction pulled to them while everybody else is looking like they're not making it. And you'll be like, why is this happening? I know I could have beat this person. I know I could have did this. I know I could have did. It just didn't even sound right. You uncoordinated. That's the one. You uncoordinated. Y'all, I'm not saying I'm freaking Naomi Campbell. I'm not saying that I'm Tyra Banks. I'm not saying I'm nobody like that, okay? But I've done quite a bit of fashion runways to know pivots and walks, okay? I've done a lot of pageantry, Even if I lost in some of them, I won quite a bit. I lost way more than I ever won, okay? But I can tell you one thing: I know how to walk. I know how to walk. All right. When you get to the angles, I know how to walk. When somebody is doing beauty magic on you, you everything that's beautiful about you, the poise, everything like that, the grandeur of you, the charismatic part of you that allures people, that brings people to you, all of that's gonna be gone. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to walk. If you walk gracefully, baby, you're gonna be stumbling in that. You're gonna be stumbling, and what's gonna show you the actual thing, the person, how you gonna be able to tell about what's going on is that you stumbling and the person that you know stumbling, who usually stumble, all of a y'all, they got a pep to their step and a move to their walk. Okay? This what's gonna let you know who the culprit is. Now how to pray to dismantle it. Okay? They be looking cold as ice. Cold as ice. You know they can't walk to save their life. In real life, you look at the other pictures like, wait a minute, this ain't adding up. I know it's a makeup artist, but this ain't adding up. Okay? And let me tell y'all something. The other way you can tell if something is going on is that people will be allured and drawn to these people, but when they practicing this, but when they get out into a bigger arena, and then there's not other people that are behind them, Yeah, I don't even know what's going on, but I just saw. I was like, what the heck is going on outside of light and outside of police? So, but anywho, the next, the way you can see this is that this person, what made them park right there and just turn off their whole life? But anywho, the next thing you will see is the person, like I said, they'll be looking like $1,000,000 all of a sudden. Then you'll see yourself being clumsy. Oh yeah, when they get into a big arena, they can capture all the people that are around, right? Because they done already did what they needed to do to keep it a buck, keep it over here. But the way you can tell is that when they get out into a bigger arena and they're doing the same thing, other people are able to pinpoint, like, no, that ain't even adding up. That ain't even adding up. You know how they say you can fool some people all the time. You can fool some people some of the time, but you can't fool the people all the time, or something like that. That's exactly that's exactly what's gonna go on when you see people doing that. I know some people are like, well, some people just don't have a custom. Some people like certain things that other people don't when they're in different areas, different regions. Y'all, when this happens to you, you're gonna be able to tell. It's gonna be undeniable. Y'all know what y'all looking at. Yeah, y'all remember that lady who was doing that uh who was doing the what's the name? The break dancing? Okay, y'all think about her. Everybody was pumping her up in her own country, and it was other people that could do it better in her country. All right, y'all. That's a prime example, a prime freaking example of how it's gonna look, y'all. A prime example, okay? A prime example. That person can look like the Grinch that stole Christmas, New Year's holiday, everything else. And then they still get picked as the most beautiful or the most this, and you be like, what the heck? And everybody looking at the pictures, they taking pictures, and you be like, okay, everybody in the all like, yeah, this person is great, this person is this, and then when they get to the bigger platform, it's not because they had better competition, because the competition was bigger. It was just because they really weren't attractive. The spell was it was wearing off. Okay, and I'll tell you this. He left. Okay, so I guess he was trying to run my place or something. I'll tell you this. When you are, even when dealing with beauty magic, it fades away. It fades away. It can open up a lot of doors. I've seen people do it. I've even talked to people who participated in this. Like I said, I don't knock people's walk of life, and I don't get in their walk of life. I didn't ask them for it. They literally told me what happened, what was going on, or whatever. But um, from what I know and what I've seen it happen time and time again. Because people will think like just because you do this, you gonna have people just sucked up in the hallway. If you gonna do it, go ahead, do it. But I'm not condoning nobody to do something that's going to harm other freaking people. Okay, if you feel like you gotta drain somebody else to where they looking soppy, they don't even know you. Listen, when this stuff happens to you, you not even gonna know what hit you. You gonna feel so sad. You gonna start feeling moments and expressions of depression. This is why when you go to therapy about it, they gonna be like, well, you having grief or you having self conscious issues or self esteem. It has nothing to do with self esteem, y'all. It's dealing with these people using this stuff and siphoning your energy. It's siphoning your energy. And because a lot of people are not spiritually inclined, or they are spiritually inclined, but they want to act like they don't, you could be sitting up in a loony bin for something that you really know that's really happening to you. That is really happening to you. So you have to be on guard with this, and you have to have a steady mindset when you get up in here, because everybody And no matter what walk they take, they're not living in a walk of integrity. Okay? That deals with integrity. Okay? It's not about just, what the hell? What was that about? Oh, because of food? Girl. It's not about just who the God you serve. How do you conduct yourself? You know, when I started walking with God and getting close with God, God started talking about me and my character, how I operate. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of these people who be doing this beauty magic, they don't care. They will do it at any expense because they feel like if they get to this level and they get to this level of notoriety, then it's gonna open doors somewhere else, and there is no stopping to them, and they gotta have that door open. Not understanding that if you are already in this space of competing, God has allowed you to be there. You've already been He's already allowed you to be there. So you don't have to take from nobody to get to where you need to go. Everything that we have is inside of us. He put it inside of us. He's going to send the right people to aid us in this walk. Every single person. Every single person. I don't care what and who you believe. I promise you, wherever you're supposed to be going, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there, but these people they don't feel that. They got low character. They got low character, low self esteem, low self worth to the point where they would do any and everything to get where they need to go. And even if that means taking you down, okay? Even if that means taking you down. All right? And so that's my account on it. Um, have I witnessed this happen to me? Yes. I witnessed this happen to me quite sometimes. It was only about to the third or fourth time when I started seeing what was going on. When God started showing me it was beauty magic, I was like, okay, pray. I started praying. I would feel like something at the crown of my head like was pulling out of me to where I was so weak. Okay? I am not only I'm not the most beautiful person in the world. I'm not. But I am very poised. I am attractive and I'm very much poised. I have a good balance. I have a good balance. You know, um, and I have a great personality. So all of that stuff, being poised and great, all of those things come into to play when you're dealing with pageantry. It's not just beauty because if y'all see on there, if y'all even looked on the USA, Miss America, y'all can see that some of the people who were the most attractive did not win. It's not just because they're not. Because if somebody's doing beauty magic, sometimes it's because you have to have an all around thing. You have to have an all around thing. You're dealing with people who are naturally attractive in their own right. They're already naturally attractive, so you have to have other things that are going for you. A lot of people are advancing in their careers in different ways, and so you want to have that. And so that's why you won't see that. You need an all around person. When you start seeing that somebody's doing that and they're doing beauty magic, you are going to see some stuff that you wouldn't even believe. Some people who look when they're, especially if they're siphoning, what they do is a temporary swap to where the person who's siphoning, that person will start looking like they'll have characteristics. If they're not really attractive, they have bumpy skin. That person who was really attractive have bumpy skin. They got glowy skin. They got flow. I'm telling y'all, it happens more often than you think. More often than you think. When you go for some of these contracts, some of these beauty contracts, and they see it and all that other stuff, baby, don't be surprised. Don't be there to full effect. When I say full effect, full effect. Okay? You be there in full effect. Full effect. Okay? Don't be surprised about it. Don't be surprised. I'm just telling y'all, like I said, I'm telling y'all my story. I've seen my hair go out in clumps. I've seen my hair get brittle. I've seen my face break out during this time, during competitions. I've seen my teeth come from white when they already have people on here and already whiten your teeth in some of these competitions. Some of these competitions to get you ready, they already got you with tanning things, everything. They got everything you can think of. And so, um, you not having it, or you having it and it just go left. And then, like I said, the huge indicator is that once that competition is over, y'all don't have no more appearances. All of a sudden, it's perfect. You're going to be like, well, maybe it was just stress. Maybe it was just this. I can tell you it wasn't, y'all. It wasn't. Okay, Luna, sit down and chill out. Because you done had more than enough. It wasn't, y'all. It wasn't. It was people being evil, people being vindictive, and siphoning your beauty. Okay? I've also had this happen to me. I've also had this happen to me when I used to date. I dated this guy when for a good minute I did not know that he was married at any point. Okay, y'all. Um, yeah, I didn't know. By the time I ended up breaking it off with him, that I found out after. Okay. Um, and so life, life go by, years go by. Let me tell y'all, this woman literally wanted to crush me with all her might. When I wasn't thinking about her, I wasn't thinking about her man, I wasn't thinking about their life or nothing. I had already got married. I lived my life, y'all. Okay? I already had a man living in the house, living my life, living my best life, y'all. Ain't thinking about none of them. Okay? And this lady, literally, I've had this happen a couple of times, but this one was deep. Took my picture to a worker which is crazy to me because it's like you should at least look to see what was going on. You should at least look to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Like you should have made sure. But whatever. One of the things that she wanted to do was to make me non-attractive, y'all. Y'all see my walk? How it's really weird, y'all. Okay? You're going to start feeling tired. You're going to start feeling like maybe I shouldn't exercise. I want to eat this healthy stuff. Maybe I shouldn't eat this healthy stuff. This is the will of the mind when you're dealing with people who are when you're doing any type of spiritual attack, especially with beauty magic. If they trying to slow you down for something, you do it twice as much. If they trying to make you stink, y'all, I didn't even say that one. When they try to make you stink, baby, do extra stuff. One of the things that I learned was especially when they want to deal with body odor or something, make you have skin rashes, something like that. Y'all, do what them senior citizens do with them nursing homes. Okay, I remember working at group homes, and I used to be an area director over a group home for people with autism and schizophrenia and all of this, those just some of those harder disabilities that they will have a harder time to try to live on their own. Okay, and so a lot of that, when you deal with things with people who are like that, a lot of the issues, some of the issues that they have is that they don't like to take baths. Sometimes they have fear of taking baths. They just in their head they feel like they only need to take one bath a month, one bath a week. I know that sounds kind of odd to some of y'all, but these are some of the issues that I literally had to deal with, and it actually happens kind of on the regular. Okay, and so, oh, excuse me. And so I would have to persuade or to remind them, just inform them of the power of doing that and to keep them up on it on that. Y'all. So one of the things that they would have, if they had a continuous odor, especially if they were sick or something, you learn this in nurse homes. You take oh yeah, I also dealt with dementia patients too. But you take the soap and you put it in with shaving cream. Some people will use like the women's shaving cream. I always use the man Gillette like kind of shaving cream or the barber soap or whatever that's called. The men's kind of shaving cream. You can use any kind of shaving cream and whip it up in your soap, and that's going to eliminate that odor. Don't know what's in it, but it's always been a trick. People always use it on, especially on on their private areas, on the areas that secrete like have like sweat glands and stuff like a lot of hidden corners, pockets under arms, under the legs, the groin area, the rear, all of those. So you that's something that I had to learn, and I would do that. Okay. Um, Another thing, same thing with the feet. Okay, same thing with the feet. If you have another thing that I would use, sometimes you don't want to put shaving cream on your feet, okay? And if something with fungal or something like that, use that like Head and Shoulders, anti dandruff, something with benzoprostate, acne wash that's supposed to be for your body. Use that for your feet. It's gonna take that odor out. Okay, it's gonna take the odor out. Sometimes you have to be more cautious because you're dealing with another thing coming after you, right? It's another thing, another being that's coming after you, and so you have to look at that. Look at that and see. Um, what else? Um, I talked about the body, break it down, stuff like that. You got to go twice as hard. If you're going to the gym, I even had to do that today. I moved away from a lady who I already knew she was doing beauty magic. She had the charms all on her ankles and everything. I already knew what she was on. I already knew what she was on because when I walked past it was a heaviness. And I'm sitting over there trying to get in a little position that why? Because they got at the why they got them little nets already placed down where you can go and stretch, you can go lift your dumbbells and stuff like that. So I was at our newer one, which it ain't that new. It's been out for a couple of maybe about 7, 8 years already been out or whatever. But that's the newest one we get. And so, and that's the one that's about to be 24 hours. So I get over there, I'm like, okay, let me do my one man punch thing because that's what I've been on. Y'all, when I walk over there, I feel a heaviness. Another person come on, oh my God, it feels so heavy, so dark over here. Bright lights in the doggone gym and everything. Y'all, when I started doing this lady over there twirling, she doing all kind of stuff. You thinking like, yeah, she just energized something. I didn't think nothing. Well, I did think something of it, but I just kept my mouth shut. And I get ready and I get myself focused on me doing these doggone push-ups, doing these doggone sit-ups, and doing these squats because I know I got 100 each, okay? I am out of shape. It is going to take a lot of mental power. So I'm already trying to get myself in the zone, get myself done to do it, and finish it on off. Because if it's up to me, I would try to do cardio all day. Knowing doggone well, I still got to do strength training in order to really lose some weight and make it look really, really good. And so I get there and I start busting them. Pop, pop. I'm doing my push-ups. Now, my strongest thing is not sit-ups, is not squats, although I have some real strong legs. My things is right here in my arms. Did y'all see my arms? They kind of, they up there. They up there. They up. They stuck. Y'all, I'm not playing. This is what it is. Okay? My arms, they already say I got like Hercules arms. So, I know I can hold my body weight. I can bust out, about 50 push-ups in one sitting. I can do that. Y'all, tell me why it was 10 push-ups I barely made through. I'm like, wait a minute. And I feel heavy. Then I'm like, wait. I get up, I try to do it again. This time only 5. And when I look up, you know how you look and you feel somebody watching you as you doing whatever you doing. You can do it, be at a store and just be shopping. You can feel somebody staring at you like this. Why I turn around and lady looking at me like this? I said, oh, H no. H no. Let me get my stuff. I got my stuff. I didn't even spray down the mat. I moved over to the other side, on the opposite side. I went around the track, went in the corner where the mats are at and different in all the little corners, and began doing my exercises then. Y'all tell me why I was able to do them exercises quicker. Now it was a little bit challenging because it's I was trying to do them at a different time speed. But y'all, I got through with them things so quick. When I was able, as soon as I moved and I started doing the push-ups again, I was able to do them effortlessly. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, now she probably wasn't doing. I don't think she was doing beauty magic right off the bat, but I know she was doing something, and she had evil intentions for me, and I didn't need none of that smoke because I didn't even know her. Okay, because she could keep that, she could say that. But this is what will happen. You will get discombobulated if you don't know what's going on. You be like, what the heck? I don't know. Maybe I'm having a bad day. You feel tired. All the energy is just sucked up out of you. That's what will happen when you are getting attacked, especially if they doing something to slow you down or anti-progress or beauty. Okay, especially with beauty. All right, beauty is my name, and beauty is my name. Hey, okay. Anyhow, sorry I didn't notice you there. That's my jam. But anyhow, y'all, I just wanted to share that with y'all. So hopefully you can use it, these tools, and find out what's good for you. I didn't even tell y'all what I do to end up alleviating this because it was nothing but the Holy Spirit that showed me what was going on. What did I do? I ended up praying, okay? A lot of people say fast and pray. I have been having a huge issue with fasting, and I know that's a lot of demonic attacks with that too. So I asked God to help me. But God also assured me, not something that I made up, God assured me that He doesn't always need you to fast. You have to obey Him, okay? Pray and listen to what He say and obey, and He'll lead you right on out that thing. Okay, I've had times where people would do this stuff to me, and it'll look like they're getting up, and then the things that they trying to get, they don't even want it, or they don't get that far. They only get to where they thought that they wanted to go, because they took it out of their hands, out of God's hands, and put it in their hands. Okay, I've had a person who won a competition, y'all. It was just weird, y'all. But anyhow, who thought that life was going to change for them forever after doing this crazy, wicked stuff. And the other girl who everybody knows she should have won. Even the judges was like, I don't even know what happened, but, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Ended up getting rewarded. Why? Because she kept going. You don't get a reward if you stop. That's for one thing. Do not stop. Okay, in my journey, there's been a lot of things that I was missing because I kept stopping and turning around. Like, did y'all see this? I can't believe this. The goal is to get you to stop. If you keep going, you will still reap a harvest. The Bible tells you this. You will harvest if you faint not. That goes for anything you do in life. I don't give a care if you believe in God or don't believe in God. His word is the same. You can apply it. That's why a lot of people who are not believers will apply the word of God and see results. And a lot of people who are believers don't apply the word because they are ignorant. And I've been ignorant too. Meaning ignorant, you don't know, and you are afraid. Stupid. You are afraid. You didn't get into fear. You just stop. Okay? The goal is to not stop. Keep going. Keep freaking going. All right? I don't give a care if it looks bad. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what it feels like. Keep going and pray. If God tells you to fast, fast. If God tells you to separate from somebody and you don't even know why, you're like, well, I don't know. Maybe they're not that good. God knows everything, okay? Don't put no man in front of nobody. I done did that too. Well, I thought some friends, maybe they just tripping. They didn't have good intentions for you. God sees everything. Separate. Follow. It's all about obeying Him, okay? You go get if you obey Him, you will get there. You will get where you need to go. That person thought they was just going somewhere, y'all. And guess what? The joke was on them because when they got into that next arena, they have time to do all what they needed to do. And not only that, they did have time, they had the money, but they don't understand that when you doing that, there's a whole crowd of people who doing the same thing. When people say, oh, yeah, there's nobody else doing what you do, that's a lie. In anything, there's always other people. When you get in the field of like-minded people, in whatever direction they're going, they like-minded, baby, it's going to be a competition. It's going to be a head of the heads, okay? There's going to be other people that are more, when you get like-minded people, they're more determined. They're more focused on the goal, okay? Whether they doing it on their own, they try to be better, and they working on themselves, and they're working even harder to get better, or they're using other forces to pull other people down. It's going to be greater. So guess what? It didn't work out for her because you got a bigger fish in the sea, and you ain't got the backup that you need. You ain't got the backup that you want or that you need now. Okay? So that's what I'll tell y'all. Just keep focused. Don't think that you lost nothing. God can restore everything that you lost. He can restore everything that you lost. I promise you. Everything that the enemy thought that he was taking from me, God has restored it. Restored my faith 10,000 times better than I could ever say in my entire life. In my entire life, y'all. Okay? I got so much faith in God that I never had before because I seen Him work through these experiences that I went through. You know, especially with people. I'm telling y'all, when y'all especially if y'all dealing with beauty magic, a lot of these people got to get closer to you to do it. They got to have some connection to you. And usually when they're dealing with, they want to get closer to you. A lot of them try to touch the nape of your back, like in your middle part, your part of your spine, them two parts at the bottom. No, especially or this part right here by your bra strap. Don't let them do it. I ain't trying to get nobody to get nervous. Like when people touch you, don't touch, because I don't like people touching me anyway. But you'll feel energy drained off of them, or they be like, oh yeah, you did so good. No, you gotta go. You gotta go. Okay. So hopefully this has helped someone and bring shed a light to what's going on with them, and you can use it and apply it. You don't have to like this video. You don't have to share it. If you do, great. If you like it, great. But I'm telling you this. If you are seeing this and you ever felt that happen to you, just know that is God's way of showing you that it is happening and what to do about it. It is happening. Don't take it as a coincidence because nothing in this world happens on a doggone accident. Everything in your life was planned. Every single thing was planned in your life. The people that you meet was planned. It was planned. So if you're coming across this and it helps you, if you see it and it can help you, use it to apply it to your life to make your life better, to get where you need to go. Okay? My reward is when I close my eyes and God says, I did what I was supposed to do. Okay? Which means to help others through my life, through my Okay? No questions asked. I'm not asking y'all for no money. I'm not asking for none of y'all support. I'm not asking for none of that extra stuff. If I get it, cool. If I don't, still cool. Because guess what? I know God walks with me. You know, if you see this and you're going through this, guess what? And you go through this and you apply what I'm saying, you're gonna be able to testify. That's gonna be the proof in the pudding. That's my currency right there. That's my currency right there. So I'm gonna get up off of here because I know y'all like, dang, she done got rough in this time. She done got rough, but I just have to say that because people will really think that and people will make you think that you losing when in reality you not losing. You are with God. You can never lose with God. You can never, even when you lose, you win. When you with God, even when you lose, you win. I'm telling you, every single time when this has happened to me, let me tell you, I get blessed more. I get more blessings, and God puts me on a stage to show and magnify who He is. And people will be looking like, what the heck? I know she came from the back. She came from the back. Okay? If y'all don't believe me, look at my story, y'all. I was thrown in a trash can as a kid. I wasn't even supposed to be able to talk and do all this other stuff, but I'm sitting here talking in front of y'all. Okay? Okay? And this is all about hatred about the beauty in me. Okay? I know y'all like, well, your name means beauty, but for real, about the beauty in me. This has been happening for quite a bit of time. I can tell y'all some other stories, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna get off of here because it's time to go to bed. Hopefully, something I said and done will help you on your journey, y'all. Please stay tuned to Journey to